guys? Dustin Battle with you from Marshall Outdoors, here with you again on another Thirsty Thursday. Always got the special guest,
Clink, clink. Like a Chinese name.
BJ, Janice. This is kind of a weird Thirsty Thursday just because it's BJ's last one.
Thank God.
He's headed back to Illinois, and
Come on.
that's how it's gonna be. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's excited,
Big
you know.
time.
But you know, in the military, it's kind of a bum deal. It's kind of a bum, but then it's kind of cool, you know, to see your friends come and go like that. But so overall, what we wanted to talk about tonight was just how the season went. You know, the season ended last weekend. We had a rough weekend last weekend.
Oh yeah.
Fought the mud.
Yeah.
Fought like it was just.
That was horrible.
It was cool. We had a cool little layout blind going. We like got some grass and like covered up. I think it was one of the best like cover ups we ever had, like blind wise.
It was just a new little spot, so we didn't really know what to expect. But we went out like a day earlier, or maybe the weekend before. We didn't see anything.
Yeah.
That's when we got skunked.
Yeah.
We got skunked the week before, so we're like, well, screw it. What worse can happen? So, well, we ended up getting 4.
We had 6, but one flew off. Imagine
Yeah,
that. We had
Yeah.
Janice killed a teal, wrung his neck and everything. We start shooting this group of teal, and I'm like, whoa! What was that, Janice? She's like, dude, that was a duck that was just killed. And I was like, no.
That was, dude.
It was.
I still can't believe that happened. Man. That was crazy.
It was freaking wild.
It was funny though.
Literally looked over and like a teal duck's on the back of his neck, like flying off.
Gone.
Poor little fella, because it looked like, you know, late Saturday morning on him. Like he was just.
I think
flying
he
around.
went more than the other birds, man. That's why they weren't coming.
Yeah. But we killed our limited pintail, which we probably could have got 20, 30 ducks if
Oh,
we could have
man.
shot more pintail.
They were swooping in big time.
That's pretty much all there was. It seemed like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on a higher note than that, Mr. Old BJ here smoked his first greenhead mallard drake.
First mallard, dude. The first one. Second pintail too.
I don't know what that is, but that's
Rock
what he's.
and roll.
Well, that's rock and roll.
So overall, you know, guys, what do y'all think about y'all's first full season? I mean, we did it hard this year. We did. I know I've hunted more this year than I ever have in a lot of years. So for y'all to just start and then be there every weekend, how was it for y'all?
It was great, man. I mean, like you said, it's first season, first time hunting, first time I've ever hunted ducks. So I mean, it was a good time. I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely gonna continue. I mean, I know y'all guys won't be here.
Yeah.
I'll be stuck here, but
Well, I know that, like, you know, hunting's fun in general, obviously, but
yeah, man.
as much as we went, it kind of became like work, but we enjoyed it. Like,
Yeah.
At the same time, because we went
Yeah.
every weekend, every weekend. So no matter what, but it like our hard work kind of paid off because we
True.
did get a lot of ducks this year.
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
I like to say our count was around 150, 200.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, definitely.
You know, but I mean it's a pretty good year for public hunting to me. I mean that's a lot of ducks, and the videos don't really show because half the time we went out we didn't bring the cameras. So, or we bring the cameras and drop them in the water. That happened too.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Well, if you consider the situation we're kind of in too, because this is your second year
Here, yeah.
hunting here, and I mean, if you go back to your home state, and there's people there have been 15 years. They not only have 3 blinds, but they have 15 others on their back.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, for that, we didn't really have a super big hunting hole this year. I would say.
No, I think it was a rough year. It was a rough but good year because we worked hard to get when we got hot. We got hot.
We moved
you know?
a lot. I feel like.
I'd like to know the miles we walked.
Yeah.
You know, and just like all y'all public hunters out there, I bet y'all walked a lot of miles this year. And maybe that's one thing we can do next year. Just see how many miles we walked. You know, see how many. You know, like what actually. You know, especially in the mud and stuff. So. You know, going into the season, like what did you expect, BJ, and going to Janice, so like what y'all expect going into a duck hunting season? What y'all think was gonna happen, like the amount of ducks we were gonna kill and the work you were gonna put out for it, and then what it turned out to be.
Well, I didn't even like look it up before. Like, I mean, I only can go off of the videos you showed me and stuff like that. But before the duck season happened, I don't think we even looked at anything duck videos or anything on YouTube. We weren't really concerned with it.
No, because
So-
when I got a hold of you, it was the night before.
Yeah,
So the night before the season started, we were drinking some beers or whatever, and I was like, dude, you should really come hunting. And he's like, yeah. I was like, Janice is coming. I talked to him until we were deployed. I talked to him for 6 months about it. He's like, yeah, man, I'll go, man. I was like,
why not?
all right, well, cool. So when we got here and he actually wanted to go, was cool. And then BJ was like, he used Catherine's gun one morning, and the next morning, you were at Academy buying you a gun. Like,
yeah, it was real quick. Cause like, you know, I've been coyote hunting before, and I've been dove hunting, and that was fun. And then, I really didn't know what to expect, but the volume of ducks that actually came in, you're busy constantly with duck hunting. Duck hunting's pretty quick if you have them coming in consistently.
Fast-paced.
So it's yeah, it was a lot of fun. Keeps you entertained on a good day, especially we had that 3-man limit that one Saturday. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
and that was really the only day we three-man limited out by 7:30 guys. I mean, we had a few great days, but I mean, overall that was the best morning.
Oh, definitely.
The only thing that would have made it better is if the wife would have been in there with us and would have got 24, you know.
Oh, but we
But-
could have.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
But so, what did you expect, BJ? You know, coming into it, I know I bring it up a lot when I talk about it.
Right.
How was your first day experience to your last day experience, and then we'll go into Janice about it.
Well, first day, like the opening day for anyone on public land is just, it's kind of you don't really know what to expect, but then light starts coming up and shooting time starts getting closer, and then your nerves kind of kick in. You know, you don't want to miss. You don't know how to lead anything really. I mean, I've been skeet shooting, but that was like 2 years ago, so I'm like trying to do my best. So, but then at shooting time or whatever on public land, it's do. There's 25 different groups, probably 25 different groups on this public land where we were hunting, but they were just flying. Everything was flying, like a lot of spoons, but a lot of teal too, and it was just it's kind of crazy. It's just crazy.
And that day was really rough. I don't know if you go back, because I remember that day. It was like, it was so crazy as far as all the birds and shooting was going. Like, we didn't even sit back and talk to each other, because BJ was like on this thing, you know, and he wanted to shoot ducks, so he's shooting at 4 ducks, and he don't know what range is. And Janice is over here on the left, you know, talking about his uncle or whatever. And then we were just all shooting when they came by us. We never really sat down, called them in, shot what was close. We just all seen a duck shoot. Like, we didn't talk to anybody, and I think that was our mistake on the first day, is we didn't communicate. We just went out there and was like,
Dude,
fucking
you're
duck.
pumped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wasn't hitting shit. I thought my barrel was crooked.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not adjustable.
And I think we were just trying to go too fast. We should have slowed it down.
Yeah, this guy especially. I mean, remember,
Yeah.
we got there early. We were trying to take a nap. This dude, he's like, BAM!
Yeah, at that
Do
point.
you hear him? It's like,
Yeah.
PJ.
Because the marsh started waking up or whatever, I'm like, I'm looking around and I'm like, you guys hear those ducks? They're like, BJ, we got 2.5 hours till shooting time. Take it easy, man. You know,
that was fun.
I couldn't help it. I'm changed.
And when you hear that marsh wake up for the first
Yes.
time, it's an unbelievable feeling. It's an unbelievable feeling every time you hear the marsh wake up. It's awesome. So Janice, what do you think about, your first season and the whole nine?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really, kind of like him, I didn't really look into it too much. I just kind of like, yeah, dude, let's go, man, And, so I kind of, I didn't really know what to expect, but we go out there and there's a lot of people out there. I didn't really expect all those people to be out there. But the first time, Till season, he wasn't with us at that time. But,
Oh, did you go out for that?
Yeah, he went out.
Yeah,
This season. It kind of sucked because of so many mosquitoes,
yeah, I thought it was easy, because I had that one lucky shot.
Oh, first duck ever came in.
First
he
one
shot.
that flew by, boom, dropped him. And then, yeah, dude, I didn't have so good luck after that, but yeah, it was. I mean, like I said,
I've had that feeling too. It was like that second hunt or whatever. I
Oh,
think
you shot that
Yeah, you shot-
75-yard shot.
I think I got like
and then
5
you
or
dropped
whatever.
then you dropped the 2 at the same
No,
time. Right
yeah.
after, right?
Yeah, so I sky bust, and I didn't know any better, but I was hunting the other side of the island at this time. I sky bust like a 75-year shot, because he told me, he's like,
It was over me and I didn't shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I threw up and I was like, no, that's way too far. And you're like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Boom, dropped them.
And I was over there on the other side of the island, and I look up and I'm like, oh, that's too high for me. And then I hear a shot, I'm like, oh, ain't no way. Sure, boom. I was like, he's run. He's run.
And then I felt like I was the shit at that point. And then like the confidence really did carry over because after that we had two teal flying, like a group of 2 teal flying or whatever, and I shot a lucky shot and I knocked them down both
Yeah.
with one shot. I was like,
That,
this is easy. These guys are chumps. These guys are chumps. Like I'm gonna show them what's up. And then after that it's like boom, boom, boom.
That's
What the
a-
hell?
Yeah.
Miss.
It
Yeah,
did.
it happens. You get your hot
You
streaks.
crack me up too, man. You get mad. You start chain
Oh,
smoking.
dude, I get super. Well, you don't want to miss.
No.
Well, no, but you know, I think it has to do with you know, having that luck, and then you start missing.
Yeah.
It's like, so what the?
But overall, I think we had a good season. I think our friendship became closer too, you know, by doing it.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It
You know.
sucks leaving, you know.
Because I like literally just, I mean, you know, I've always known BJ, but
Yeah, literally, he just moved in and they met
Yeah,
in
literally.
July, August.
BJ's like, hey, dude, you want to move in? I was like, yeah.
We
sure.
both came back from deployment. I'm like, hey, I got a place to stay. You want to move in? Didn't even
And
talk
we
to
started duck hunting together, and I feel like, you know, pretty.
There was a few mornings, you know, battle and got a little too drunk.
Oh yeah, we know we had to wait.
They
yeah.
show up here and I'm like, no.
Dude, that
no.
the one night, that one morning still cracks me up, man. You come out, dude, just throw some bed on, rush right outdoors. And like, dude, I'm like, no.
Well, even what last weekend?
Yeah, but at the same time, y'all done it too, you know.
Well, yeah, last weekend,
yeah,
2
last-
weekends ago.
Yeah, that was
Make me one, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was even worse because we didn't.
I'll make me one. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy because they didn't go to sleep all night, which is
Yeah.
unhealthy, guys.
It was a good night though. I mean, but we didn't hit anything. That's what sucked though.
No, when
Like
was
we
it?
didn't even. I didn't shoot once that day.
Well, that's when we got skunked. We saw 3
Yeah.
birds. We saw 3 birds the entire time. One was a bufflehead, so that was gone because we weren't really paying attention because we weren't getting much action. And then I think the other 2 that were maybe in shooting range, we missed. So yeah, we got skunked that night, so that was worth staying up for. So
No.
when-
No, it wasn't.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I got
think,
loads
well,
of
Friday
memories.
night I got so drunk that I didn't even do anything Saturday. And y'all called me to hang out, and I was like, no.
this last weekend?
The weekend I picked y'all up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a.
But, you know, let's get back on the hunting and, you know, night out drunken stories. The Thirsty Thursdays turn into effed up Fridays. We're not going to talk about
At
it.
least especially that first one.
But overall, guys, I think we had a good season. And could you take this, you know, I know Jenny's going to hunt next year. I'm going to come up next year with a few of my buddies. We're going to come up here and hunt. So we'll probably hunt with you or whatever.
Yeah, I'd definitely come down to Louisiana.
But are you, you know, just BJ, taking us back to Illinois if you can, and what is your plans to go on to the future about, you know, getting Illinois and once you find your foundation, you know, getting it back into it, you know?
I'll tell you exactly what my plan right now for next year is going to be. Right now, I got a good family friend of ours. He's a farmer. He's got a lot of land. He's got some nice fields. So I think I'm going to try to set out there, and then there's a little creek spot I want to check out. So first thing next year, I'm gonna try to get a layout blind.
Yeah.
And I mean, I got burlap. I could use that if need be. And then I'm just gonna go out there. I'm not gonna call right away until I get a little better at it. We have all summer, all spring. We have all the time in the world to try now and learn how to call. So I'm just gonna see what happens. And I mean, if it happens, it happens. If not, I'll move somewhere else.
Right. And Janice, I mean, we're gonna come back up here, and he lives like an hour from me back home. So if he's ever back home and I'm, you know, doing nothing, you know, Janice is gonna be home. You know,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I know I'm gonna be doing alligator hunting this year. Janice comes down in September. I'll try to get him on one. And
Yeah, man, that'd be a good time.
but overall, man, I think we had a good season. I hope y'all enjoyed all the videos we put out for y'all, and you know, we're gonna try to take it a step farther next year, get a few more cameras, and just, you know, thank y'all for following us. Thank y'all for being with us throughout the season and subscribing and showing us support and some love. You know, I mean, 100 subscribers to me is a lot in the first year.
because I know like I have 100 friends or 100 acquaintances back home, and I know they don't even subscribe. So thank y'all very much for subscribing and showing some love. And next year we're gonna try to give it to y'all, like bring it to y'all real good and high quality. And we got a lot of things coming with Marshall Outdoors. We got I'm gonna try to do some T-shirts, try to do some raffles. The whole year we got plans of just fishing and hunting and off-season practice shooting. There's just a whole list of stuff I want to get done, but at the same time I gotta move back home and all that. So I'm gonna try to keep it going as much as I can. I'm gonna try to update the post every week. It's just I'm in the process of moving my family back to Louisiana, but I can't thank y'all enough. And we'll see y'all next time on Marshall Outdoors, either in the blind or in the kitchen.